Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk. I'm your host, Simone. Usually, I'd say if you haven't seen my face before, now you know it. But we're not on camera today, are we?
Nope. Wah, wah.
So, due to our unforeseen circumstances, we're just doing an audio episode today. But that's okay. Same great discussions, just not not on video.
Yeah, she said that I got a face for radio, so this is
Wow.
why.
No one said that at all.
Yeah.
Nobody said that. If you feel that way about yourself, that's on you, buddy. That's on you.
Sadness.
Hey, click.
Because in my head, as I was, I'm working out. I cannot be fat.
We take money here.
Cut the cameras, dead ass.
Hello? Oh my goodness, you'll never believe this.
What? Nah, you kidding.
Nah, girl, we need to talk.
So, today we're talking about fad diets, perfectionism, because we talked about perfectionism a bit last week. So, we're kind of like tying that into social media, fad diets, the hashtags, what I eat in a day, OMAD, hot girl winter, reset from September to December, semaglutide, tirzepatide, Monjaro, all the...
This song is sillier and sillier as we go on.
How is it sounding sillier? Doesn't it with the medications? Okay, so this is going to be not slightly, it's going to be controversial because technically these medicines were made for diabetes. Diabetes. That's what they were made for. But they realized weight loss comes with taking this medication. So now, all over social media, there's Ozempic and even the Serena Williams stuff. How she was defended by some people for her body while she was a tennis player, and everybody was just like, she's a tennis player, so of course she's gonna be muscular. And then she's retired from being a tennis player and is now like Ozempic ads. She's literally a Ozempic spokesperson now and has lost so much weight and is like, dude, what did you do?
Yeah, she lost some mass.
Using Ozempic for what?
Money?
Well, she said it was because of after having a baby.
No.
I'm just saying what she said.
And I just understand what people just say. And once again, when you got billions of dollars to pump into marketing, people can say anything. So when people be, oh no, this isn't about the money. This isn't about blah blah blah. Really, really, do it for free. No, you're not doing it for free. Nobody doing it for free. And they just got a whole marketing team just pushing out these statements that sound so pure, and everybody's like, oh, that makes sense. And
She's actually getting a lot of hate because people are just like, we were praising you while you had this body and defending you. And people are also talking about how she's bringing shame to moms who have the mom body after having a baby, and how her promoting Ozempic after having a baby is just perpetuating the you need to fix your body.
being well, the stock price of Ozempic is no after that. I almost bet you it gone up because once again, none of them things that anybody's saying in them negative parts actually matter. The people that can be seeing it can be like, oh no, this is so bad, yeah. And then they can be silent and they can be secretly using it because Serena using it.
But they've been using it for a while.
No, people in general, but more people can just be like, oh,
It's been a whole
they can
thing
hear
for
the
like how
hate.
many years now?
I don't know about.
Like a lot of years now. Everyone has been trying, and I have personally tried it. I will put myself on the chopping block and I will say I have tried one of those medications. It was for medical reasons, but
Yeah, but yeah, it right now marketed for different reasons.
but is it bad to use it for weight loss? If it helps, it helps.
If he dies, he dies. As he said sentiment. If it helps, it helps. If he dies, right?
But there are people
Insert
who
Rocky.
there are people who struggle with insulin resistance and PCOS. Like those are medical things. So yes, using it for that. But like is people have been brought so much shame for using it because it's just like, oh, that they're taking the easy way out, but they don't realize that that's not the easy way out. It's just a helpful tool because at the same time, like you have to have a good diet. Like you can't eat a whole bunch of junk food on Ozempic. It makes you sick. No, it literally makes you sick.
You think about Ozempic is just that is don't make you lose weight, it's make you eat less. It does regulate your
And that's a thing. That's like a mental thing.
Yeah. So it's literally shape how you just feel about eating.
So as a mental health professional, shouldn't I be like, yes, do it because it helps with disordered eating where you're just like binging all the time because you mentally just have that urge, that compulsion. Like people who are just like, okay, I'll try one meal a day so that they can, like the OMAD diet is literally you eat one single time in a day. Like you fast all the rest of the time. And some people that works for them because their stomach can only hold so much in that one sitting, but then they binge during that time. So like helping people mentally because cravings are a thing. Like binge eating disorder is the thing.
Yeah. And there should be a healthy way for you to sit back, look at yourself, and be like, okay, I need proper help that will take time in order to overcome this.
But it's an addiction.
It is an addiction. And if there was a quick fix for addiction, it would never be marketed.
True.
There is no profit to begin by quick fixes. So clearly they understand that Ozempic isn't, or any of these supplements aren't. It has to be something, or else it wouldn't be effective for the pharmaceutical companies to market. Because if it was just like, oh, if I give you this, you will regulate your diet for the rest of your life. No. It is also seemingly an addiction. You are addicted for the way how you can see like okay, I start on Ozempic and I just like shedding the pounds. Now I need the Ozempic. I have not put in the work or the effort to understand what the Ozempic is actually doing. I didn't understand that it isn't just making me lose weight, it is making me eat less. I could eat less.
But some of them can't.
No. Some of them
with
aren't
that compulsion.
Some of them aren't putting in the work to be able to. What I believe Ozempic could be used for, it can be used for in conjunction with proper actual mental therapy.
But that's what I feel like you're told that you should be looking at an alternative way to cope. So I feel like people aren't publicizing that part.
No. They can publicize it. But guess what? When is the last time anybody, the last 5 things that you have downloaded are accepted? When is the last time you read through the entire terms and conditions? The answer is probably not. 99% of you listening to this right now have probably not read through the terms and conditions. They say with this so they can shout it loud and proud, just like with cigarettes. Cigarettes cause cancer. Cigarettes will kill you. People will still smoke. Loud and proud, they realize that I can shout out the negative and people can ignore it because the benefits so much better than they care about. And then they got this subset of people and be like, but yeah, this, and be screaming how bad it is. But everybody in the background that not screaming is the people that using it. The people that be like, yeah, are you with you? Ozempic. Because I'm seeing the people that them seeing the people that they look up to. They're seeing the people that got money. They're seeing the people that is their role models doing it. So they can just do it. And they don't have
Because
the
it
money to.
appeals to their desire to control their life. Everything is so up in arms right now. And this, if the celebrities are doing it, and if they have more control of their like the celebrities, if you look at them, the ideal, they have the money, they have the recognition, they're not suffering, they're not in like the eyes of people watching. In the eyes of people watching, it's like they're perfect. Their life is perfect. So why would I not try to do what they do so that I can have control over my life and I can be a millionaire too? Like,
So, yeah, because marketing. You see, right?
yeah, but it's a deeper conversation as you're literally saying about mental health, where we're discussing the mental side of it, of not just the marketing to like, draw people in, but also the if you literally have a desire for control, the way you look, people are making fun of you and saying that you're overweight, and literally the government is, I'm not going to say the government because we're not going to say the government. People in general are putting things inside of food to make food less food. Food is not as food as it was before. Food is not as food as it used to be. So it has all these chemicals and stuff, which is increasing weight gain and stuff. And then on top of that, how Americans just have ginormous portions.
You see? And now this is the problem that I can say with this conversation right now. We literally, you literally, we
Yeah.
say,
Said you are the problem. You have this issue.
You just say a subset of people.
It's a lot of people.
It is a lot of people, but the subset of people is Americans. Look at another country. What has happened? Look at any country that's not America. Shout out to Americans, I guess, but they are championing.
Those are just the ones that are, although just like how you said, there are people who are in silence using it too. Everyone all over the world is using it.
Yeah, everywhere using it, but to the degree and to the effect of which
some people are spending like $400.
Yeah, people can spend copious amounts of money on drugs
just to,
because it's a drug.
Like
addiction, drugs. Copious amounts.
Just for that perfectionism of I want to have the perfect body, and then like if you stop it, you gain all of the way back plus more.
You don't gain.
You do.
What happens is that your ability to regulate your eating goes back to normal with your normal mentality.
No, literally, when your body goes through the withdrawal of it, your hunger goes times 10.
It goes times 10. It goes back to normal.
No, it goes times 10. It will go back to normal eventually, but it goes to as soon as you stop. Like the first week after you stop, it is like food.
Exactly, but that's not times 10.
That's times 10.
It feels like times 10 because if you divide by 10 and multiply by 10, you get back to normal. So you divide it by 10.
It wasn't always No, I tell you why you're wrong. Because sometimes it doesn't work. the appetite suppressant doesn't work for people. Some of it,
Mm-hmm.
like to the times 10 level, so it doesn't decrease times 10.
Because some people, right? Some people,
It's their body. Don't even talk about, yes,
some people are. Mm,
their body
some
doesn't.
people really like. Some people got disciplined bad eating in terms of if you like if you see food, you can eat food. And you already know how much food you was eating a day, so it don't really matter because you can see it. So if I know or if I accustomed that when I leave home I can buy 2 burgers and chips. And then when I at lunch I can buy a burrito. And then when I get home I eat in a steak and eggs and some mashed potatoes. That's so programming them that even when I'm like suppressing, I'm like, wait, no, I'm supposed to eat this. And then push through and force it because some people just got such great discipline, bad and healthy habits that
I don't
it just
agree with
push
that
through.
fully. I feel like,
But
but it
even right now,
doesn't.
you already know how much, like, I know how
Some
much
of
I
those,
deserve,
I,
and I
I I
know how
get
much
what
I
you're
not
saying.
need.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I feel like that's not scientifically correct. I
Mhm.
feel like just for some people, medication literally works differently for some people. So for those people who don't feel the appetite suppressant, it will still be helping them shed pounds, but it won't be suppressing their appetite. They're doing the extra work to not eat that much.
And they
That's
usually
what I
aren't.
think. No, but some of them are. We're not talking. We can't generalize
Yeah,
that.
the 10% of people that actually using it the way intended, and then the 5% that using it the way that secondarily intended.
There's a girl called Amberlyn Reed, and she started at, I think, 300 pounds. No, her weight loss journey, not on Ozempic first. And then it's been probably, I'd say, 10 years at this point of her just gaining and 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 gaining. She's like 600 pounds now.
Uh,
And
so
she'll
reverse weight
start,
loss journey.
yeah.
Hmm.
People make fun of that on the internet, and they have videos of her being like, Amberlyn's weight loss journey. And it's literally her just gaining weight. And she has a lot of the controversial things. I'm bringing this up because she's one person that doesn't use it how you're supposed to use it. Because she'll use it for like a week or like 2 weeks and be like, yeah, I started it and I'm doing my journey with it. And then they'll find excuses as to why it doesn't work for them.
But you know what that sound like? That sound like addiction. You just described it earlier about how when you come off it, you just feel 10 times hungrier.
Mm-hmm.
What it sounds like to me that she's doing is she's using it to then get that high off feeling, oh, I can now eat everything.
I think hers is a little bit more because she, like, with the drama that she's usually in, emotionally, she goes through a lot of like breakups and get back togethers and all of that. So, like, the emotions take over. And she's just like, I don't want to be on a healthy journey anymore. She was also the last person who was suspected of being into feederism. So she came off of it that time because they were like telling her she doesn't need it. And like her audience was like, no, your girlfriend is just a feeder. And her past relationship, as in the girlfriend at the time, her last relationship before that, the person passed away from being into that. And then they were like, she's doing that to you. She's defending the person and defending the person. And then they broke up. And then it was like, she wanted to get back on it. I'm sure she's back off of it now again. But the point of me bringing her up was like, she uses it for like a week or two. and then says it doesn't work for her or she's not losing enough pounds. But that's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of it. Like literally, I watched a video yesterday of a girl. It just came up on my For You page. She was just like, "Oh, I haven't been able to get my medication, so I like." She was talking about the pharmaceutical company and all that, and the issues that she was having with it. And then she was just like, "But I wasn't losing enough weight on it. Like it was not anything, so I thought it wasn't helping me." But then she realized that it was helping her because when she didn't have the medication because it was a shipping issue, that she gained body weight because she originally thought, "Oh, I'm not going to regain this weight because it wasn't suppressing my appetite. It wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping me lose weight. So like when I get off, nothing's going to change." And then she regained weight and she was just like, "Oh, it was helping me."
Yeah. The issue is that people don't understand what weight, health actually look like in general. So
Because some people are losing like 10 pounds and 20 pounds and all of this as soon as they start taking it. Me, myself, I also didn't lose an exorbitant amount of money and exorbitant amount of money, exorbitant amount of weight.
well, I hope you didn't lose that exorbitant amount of
I
money.
didn't because I wasn't on it for a very long time.
Yeah, because one, and hear me out. This might sound controversial, but genetics might play a part in,
But they're like on our medication losing like 50 pounds. Like, what are they doing?
genetics. Just some people are just genetically
But
as like
let's bring it back to
survivorship
the
bias.
let's bring it back to the celebrity. We didn't talk about what you're talking about, but you saying genetics. The celebrities that you're seeing, like Megan Trainor, she went on Ozempic too. She now looks okay. I'm gonna use the phrase that they use on TikTok, like a toddler in tiara with a diaper on while she's performing, because she has these like high waisted undie things that she performs in, and she has this. Her hair looks really fake, but she got really, really skinny. She was a big advocate of being like, in her All About That Bass, she was like, "I ain't no size 2." And now she's changed the lyrics because she also said that she would not have silicone and she wouldn't be a size 2. And now the lyrics are, "I got some new boobs." And people are like, she's a sellout. But I brought that up to say that is hilarious. I do agree with the toddlers and tiara thing.
No.
She does look really. No, I think it's literally just the outfit that she's chosen for her tour. Like she
Me putting it up on screen.
she really shouldn't have maybe done that. I love her. And she's so sweet when she's on her TikToks and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't know her, but like she seems like such a genuine person. And I don't really care if she went on Ozempic and lost weight. If she felt like she had to lose weight, she had to lose weight. Just like how Lizzo lost weight, but Lizzo said she didn't do that. And you can see the transition of Lizzo actually losing the weight, like doing eating. No, Lizzo's isn't. Well, I obviously can't tell you because I'm not in that woman's house, but you can see her doing exercising and eating healthier, etc. Andre is looking at me like, of course, she's just pretending. The people have the same view that you do.
No, and
I do not have that view. Anyways, the point of what I was trying to say was that all of the celebrities that are going on it, that you're seeing, they're just getting skinny and dropping the pounds fast. So you're saying all of those people have great genetics and all of the audience that's watching them doesn't?
this is I got two things. That does affect performance, genetic, and once again, hear me out. This might sound controversial again, but just stick with me and listen closely because this might be it might sound wild. It might be the craziest, most offhanded thing I ever said. So it would be you might even got to like beep it out or something. But it's genetics and money. They're rich. They can afford anything.
Mm.
Crazy. That the multimillionaire has a great personal trainer with great supplements, with great food intake, with a measured diet and everything selected perfectly for them. Wow, it's like, oh my goodness, looking at a celebrity with multi-millions is is surprising that that it's working for them, isn't it? And everyone, like, whoa, it should also happen to me. Me working my 9 to 5 job, minimum wage, or I am struggling to pay for the medication. How uh, how now can I also buy the stuff and the other supplements to go along with it if I already struggling with medication?
Fair.
These people can get the best trainer. So yeah, there's all could be showing you, yeah, the diet. What, you can't afford Lizzo diet. You can't, like, most people can't afford the good diet. You see supermarket prices. Supermarket prices, you can't, here, like, overseas and everything, buying eggs is a problem. You can't afford, you can't afford those things. You can't afford the nice things. So you either choose your battle by, yeah, going healthy and, like, micronutrients and all the, you either choose, okay, you can go in the gym and then maybe eat a little worse because they're paying for the gym membership, or you can choose the medication. Most people can't afford to do all three, but celebrities can. So they're always going to be much better off. So they are the ideal. This is what using it looks like ideally. When you could have the trainer, when you could have the therapist in the background counseling you, when you could have the nutrient supplements and the proper diet and everything, and still use the medication. You can't go. Most people can't even afford the therapist. Most people can't afford the physiotherapist. Most people can't afford the gym. But you can use it thinking that, man, it can work out just because of this one thing I've been doing. They're doing everything. They're doing everything together because they're rich. And then we are sprinkling the local key. Boom. The outside.
So, okay, let's pose this question then. So, we're talking about perfectionism last time, and we're bringing this topic into the perfectionism. Is it a completely bad thing? So, we've been saying this entire time, like we've been pointing out the bad that there is. But doesn't it also help push a cultural obsession with self improvement? Because there's 75 hard, and there's like a reset thing that people are doing from September to December, and people do monthly resets as well. But those, I feel like the people who are doing the reset challenge from September to December are a different breed of people that are doing monthly resets. See, monthly reset people are like people who actually do that monthly. But the September to December people are like, everybody's getting on this kick that in the last months of the year, we're gonna like improve ourselves, we're gonna improve our body, we're gonna improve our habits, we're gonna increase our journaling and so forth. But aren't those good things? Skincare routines and healthy eating and more productivity. Isn't that a good thing?
Addiction is addiction.
So
No matter,
this
you see,
perfectionism is addiction.
you see, right?
Perfectionism is addiction.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't want to start question. Like, so I was saying earlier, survivorship bias. People just think about, oh, if I run a 5K a day, I can get skinny.
But some people do. And we watch those videos. They're literally those videos on YouTube. I ran a 5K for 30 days, and here's what happened. Unbelievable results.
And what's the results?
Weight loss and like gaining stamina.
Once again,
Weight loss and gaining stamina.
unbelievable results. Everything is unbelievable.
They got a faster time. Oh, I ran a mile for 30 days and I'm trying to shed 2 minutes off my time.
So there is statistical analysis about
Oh, we're
weight
back to the
now.
statistical analysis.
About like what I just said. People that will always say, "Oh, I see all these skinny runners, so therefore, if I run, I have to be skinny."
Mhm.
The thing is just like survivorship bias. Those are the people who run. It's not that they ran and became skinny. They were skinny and ran. Like Michael Phelps. I was like, if I swim, I can get taller. No, people. So it's be like, if I play basketball, I can get tall. No,
But as
tall
a
people
child,
play
isn't your body
basketball.
shaped like that if you start from young? So like Michael Phelps, would his body have like been
But
geared
he was
towards?
genetically predisposed either way. His development with swimming just
Yeah, it is
expedited
because
that.
of his arms. His
Yeah.
arms were naturally.
So when people just say, "Oh, I see these people doing this. If I do this, I'm good." No, stay in your lane. It's the same thing with like 75 hard and these people that the analysis is always say those are the survivors. Those are the people that made it. For every person that made it, you are never going to see the person that didn't. You're not going to see the person that will burn out after trying to do.
Well, I mean, YouTube is full of people that burnt out doing 75 hard, including me.
Yeah, it doesn't work for 99% of the people. The 1% it will work. That is their thing. Let's not trying to go into these fad things thinking that if I do it because I see other people. No.
But those are like, okay, so like, let's use the 75 hard. Is Andy, whatever his name is, designed it in quotations for as like a mental toughness challenge, not a weight loss challenge. So back to the self improvement and the perfectionism of like improving your body and your habits mentally, like pushing yourself to the limit, not just for a weight loss goal, but like
It just
to
say
show
this.
that.
Now, there are other ways to get mentally tougher. Those people that can do 75, let's do a 5-day water fast. A lot of people can't. I know that. I know statistically, I am.
I just want to brag that I did a 5-day juice fast and
Yeah, good
I'm
job.
proud of
You
myself.
should be.
Yeah, Andres beyond a different type. He's a different breed without
You
water
see, I
fasting.
know that whether if I think is also good or not, I know that in the top certain percentages, a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah, because that's
I
crazy.
cannot do 75 hours.
And let's even look at the genetics of what you were talking about. You lost a bunch of weight and I didn't.
No, I lose.
Don't
I lose a
don't
lot of
don't.
everything. And
He
once
lost
again, it was on a
all.
water fast.
He's
You still had
bony.
calories.
He was so bony now. Like it's crazy. I'm being dramatic, guys. But every single time, no. You know what? That's when you were sick. Y'all should have seen him that time that he was sick and he literally couldn't eat for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
His face was hollow.
not a food.
That was crazy.
It was, yeah, that was bad.
But that's
It
also
was
like
it
a
was
man
severe.
versus woman thing.
It was severe
That's a man
tonsillitis.
man versus woman thing where women would go
Nah,
on the exact same diet and a man
no,
would go on and they would lose like
no.
so much weight. The man would lose so much weight and the woman would just be like,
Still genetic.
exactly, that's the point I'm trying to
But I
make.
mean, in terms of it got men that do the same thing. Like how I got friends that say if they look at bread and it's gain weight.
Was
Well,
it
I
really?
got friends that we and they say that if I could go overseas, eat everything, and come back and lose weight just
That
because
pissed
I've
me
been
off.
walking.
That pissed me off. We went away and literally I did the same amount of steps. We ate the same things
I eat
and
more.
he lost weight and I gained.
Yeah, because it's
And I
my
was like,
metabolism is up there.
also my knees were destroyed.
My metabolism is crazily okay.
It's more than okay. As I said, you're a different breed.
Nah, but
You are a different breed of human. Let's go back to, in fact, we're not going back, we're going forward.
ooh,
Influencers are shaping the public more than doctors are.
yeah, that was always the case. That was always the case in almost all history.
Celebrities, not necessarily
Yeah,
influencers.
there's
Now
however you
it's
want,
way more people.
however you want to label it.
Everybody's an influencer.
However
We're
you want.
influencers.
Nah, these content creators difference. I will. Hi guys, if you want us to become influencers, you drop a comment, like, subscribe, and buy my product for 17% off. You will
We
now
don't
get
have any products. That's why we're not
no.
influencers.
We'll get into another topic some other day about influencers versus content creators, but there is a very big difference.
Mm.
Some people are content creators that influence people, and then some people are influencers that use content creation to influence.
But I feel like it's okay. So now we have the celebrities and the influencers. Like before, it was just celebrities.
Yeah, but and then there are celebrity influencers.
So 3 times the amount that they were before.
Well, is
Just
a
because.
lot of the time
So
celebrity.
before, people used to go on Jenny Craig. I'm telling, like, a lot of people went on Jenny Craig, sure, in America, but that wasn't as globally. Well, that also changed with social media and more marketing on social media, but also the influencers. Now that the influencers have like the direct inside of your house on your phone constantly, like celebrities don't have that unless they decided to be on social media.
But okay, influencers is always there, and all came from print media. Print media would just allow for people to be push propaganda, push propaganda, push propaganda. So it had the propaganda machine just turning, turning, turning. Then everybody realized, well, if I could get this group of people, right, that I don't really care about, or whatever,
Mhm.
or whichever group it is, whichever group that they decide, I could get people that can relate to those people. I could get more of those people to give me money. So it always used to have people that would go out and relate to those subsets of people. No, because of the algorithms and stuff, way more accurate. You able to literally pick apart an individual down to their core and market to them. So I got
But isn't
so
that really dangerous that we've now given this power to people who don't have training,
you
schooling in this thing? Like
you
we're listening
choose.
to them versus doctors.
That's one a choice. You have free will. Either stop listening to them or continue listening to them. There is nothing stopping you from turning off your phone or device when that person comes on. There is literally nothing stopping you. But guess what you're going to do? Not. You are going to continue
I feel like if we
because
can't blame the individuals though, it's literally a power dynamic. It's you're being manipulated by
uh-huh.
media. So it's not on the individual
Yeah, but
100%.
you was always getting manipulated by media. And every
And now we're getting
single generation
manipulated into to doing these things.
and every single generation that came after the generation prior said that I am smarter than that generation. So I used to see people on the internet say, "Oh, how you could have even believe that such and such? How you could have read this newspaper article and not know that this was a lie?" Yeah, okay, you so much smarter than the people that are literally paid day in and day out to manipulate you.
Guys, I'm about to allow Andre to go on a tangent. So, if I do my research and I look at all these articles and they're all saying that this is good, then doesn't that negate what you're saying?
You articles?
Hmm.
What articles?
When I type it into Google,
and you get the first and you get the first 4 days, you don't even get a page 2. I did. Are you saying you is a research expert because I Googled 2 things, boy, and now I is a expert professional on this topic.
depending on how you type it into the search, it will come up supporting
Oh,
whatever you want it to
exactly. It
support.
will always support everything. It's got.
So how am I supposed to?
Furthermore, what's funny is that not only it would come up and support what it is also one culturally and regionally locked to support whatever that culture or region supports. So
So how am
if
I
you
supposed to do research on these things if one, they're not like available to me in like books?
so
The
this is what to
libraries
do.
got shut down.
Go to your local
Not
university.
all libraries get shut
Go to
down,
your
guys.
local university and act as a lecturer or professor how to actually do proper research. And if you care to find out actually the methodology of research analysis, and then you can learn. But guess what? You're going to even Google Harvard. Harvard has got the free classes on everything. Just go to the Harvard website and learn. But guess what? You're not going to do. You're not going to find out how to
Don't tell our
research.
readers, hear me, readers. Don't tell our audience that. Say general people. Damn, you
No.
calling out everybody.
Everybody, no. The fact
Damn,
that this
people
is a
just catching
the
strays.
fact that this is a problem is it's just going to like literally just like how we started when we say the tobacco industry literally could put smoking kills and
Yeah,
it don't
if you
affect.
put, they literally have on the box being
Yeah.
like, do not
Yes, don't.
smoke this.
Like is just one of the things that they came to realize if we do it, if people already addicted, and when people seeing the cool, quote unquote, cool people doing it, they are going to emulate that behavior. The only way to stop it is literally to purge it. And nobody got the time for that because when I come home from my 9 to 5 job and I feel tired, I know I want to start a revolution. Shout out to Nepal. Shout out to them guys. Shout out for all them Gen Z guys doing that revolution there. That's y'all crazy. Shout out to y'all. But more than likely, you're all not going to. It got those people that built different.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't care. When I come home, I didn't look at the smoking kills. But I pick up that cigarette and I puff it. Well,
That was the first appetite suppressant.
yeah. Well, yeah. Let's say other
Let's
things, but
not. I said what I said on purpose.
yeah. So people not even actually research. People will take them as experts from a little 3 Google searches and listening to TikTok.
Like 20 TikToks.
Ooh, 20
TikTok
TikToks.
University.
Ooh, TikTok. Everybody graduated from TikTok University and now think that. Well, I know
It
everything about
literally
this.
gives me the power. Like,
Mhm.
as soon as I doing like a design of some sort, I'm like, oh my goodness, TikTok taught me how to do this in 5 seconds and now I'm an expert.
Yeah, but now that's the issue because now when you learn something and you see it actually, you're able to replicate it. You say, well, them got to be correct. So when I hearing these people on TikToks with no background or anything else talking about their political views and it be like, oh, that's cool. So explain geopolitical and socio-economic and policies to me. And then somebody will be like, well, and it just be utter trash. But guess what? They can be eloquent and they can say it loudly and they can say it with confidence. And that confidence going then show.
Mm.
And you can believe it. You just believe confident people. Right? So buy my product, buy everything that I'm selling because
You're confident?
yeah, and I correct. Whatever is selling good is
Mm.
going to 100% is going to a good cause.
Fair
Google
enough.
Bulldogs are really cause.
So, guys, I guess one of the overall takeaway is diets aren't just trends; they're reflections of our collective anxieties, ideals, and insecurities. Critical thinking and evidence-based
No.
guidance.
No.
You literally just said that.
No,
Critical thinking and evidence-based
I say that. People are still not
stuff.
going to use it.
But
Still not.
we're saying that that's essential to protect both our physical and mental health. To not get wrapped up in this celebrity and influencer based perfectionism trap. Lately.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know when last time anybody ever used like critical thinking when watching brain rot. Like
Because
you
it's
ever
brain rot. You're not supposed to be critical thinking
I
while you're
know the
brain
problem.
rotting.
If everything is 60 seconds, then was how you using any critical thinking? Like if somebody smarter people
Just so you know,
just
Mr. Oman, TikToks are no longer than 60 seconds. There's some 10-minute TikToks.
Okay. How long does
But more people will watch TikToks than our video right now.
Yeah.
Because it's a long form content and no one wants to watch long form content anymore.
It is very difficult. See, well, critical thinking requires one thinking, and that already hard enough for a lot of people. So imagine actually going to pick apart parts of problems and then come up with a solution. Yeah, you to do that within 60 seconds. If some people that struggle doing something like was 7 by 5, and that already can take some people more than 10 seconds. Imagine an actual issue that has actual real world consequences. You can't pick that apart in 60 seconds. So you're not going to think about nothing. So you're not going to then, after you see that 60-second video, take a step back and think about it. Like, you can go to the next video. And by the time you 26 videos in, you forget what the first video is. Are you trying to scroll back up? Maybe they're going to send this so they remember. Yeah. So then you just end up on some sort of guilty pleasure, doom scrolling. That's what we are. That's our life now.
True. We'd love to hear from you guys. Have you ever tried a fad diet or felt pressure to reset? Because of social media, because of influencers, because of all the stuff that we talked about today.
Yeah, I mean, let us know, because fad diets could be fad and cool, but you know what's cooler? School.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
learn, guys.
I
Educate
feel
yourself.
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Go to your local library, because local libraries are a good way of finding out the information that you might not have known before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great way to educate yourself and meet yourself.
Do you think any of the libraries have information on the things that we can easily get on TikTok? No?
Easily?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the issue with the book is that you gotta read through it to find it.
No. Some people are not reading learners. Some of them
Exactly.
are visual learners.
Yeah, some people are, but where you can get the visual learning from? There are so many good learning platforms. I don't want to be like a nerd, but there are the things that I just think about, like PBS Time and Space, or
my god,
stuff.
nerd.
It's like it.
Next, we're gonna talk about National Geographic. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that's nerding for geography.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I do watch like all the like geographic documentaries on Netflix. So it's just, and then when it does just come on social media, like I just see some people algorithm. It's like, ooh, that's crazy.
Hmm. So comment down below, guys. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share this. Even though it wasn't visual for you guys, I hope you guys listened all the way through. If you did listen all the way through, drop what's that emoji? The muscle emoji, the arm flexing.
Nah, drop a running.
A running person.
Yeah, a running person holding a bucket.
You can't drop an emoji of a
That's
running
true.
person and a
Well,
bucket. Are they
yeah.
even bucket emojis?
I don't know. Maybe somebody could find it, or somebody, if you got the time and
A
the effort
running
to,
person
if there isn't a
or
bucket
an arm
emoji,
flex?
somebody make a bucket emoji and then
That's
distribute
too
it
much work
to
for the audience right now.
easy to do for both for
I'm
Android.
so happy for you.
Yeah, the Android people will be able to then get that, but then you gotta then send it to like Apple. Hopefully, Apple then approve it, and maybe y'all get it someday if there isn't
Right.
next 6 years, just like how we all know about that.
Okay, we're gonna get off of the Apple slander. Get
What
off
slander?
of the Apple slander. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next time on We Need to Talk. Bye, guys.
Ta-ta!